This video a lot of people are going to be excited for, and that's because one of the long-awaited guns has been added back into Warzone 3, and that's the KAR98K. We're going to get into this very quickly because I know everyone wants to know what the build is for this gun. But I do want to quickly show you what you can pair it with. Now, not only can you pair this gun with the new SMG, which I do think is a very viable choice, we've got the FGX Horus, which had a massive buff with this update as well. Now, whether it's a solid meta choice, that's yet to be seen, because even the AMR9, which used to be a meta weapon, got a buff as well, so that could also be another good choice here. But I do think the FGX Horus will be a really solid choice for a sniper support and aggressive sniper build. And we'll get over the sniper support build first, which is the heavy barrel. So that's the Martis heavy barrel, DR hand stop under barrel grip, 60 round drum mags, MK3 reflector optic. You can choose no optic. The iron sights are not the best on this gun, and the mode is stock. So that is a sniper support build that you can pair with the car, right? Now, personally, I like aggressive SMG builds. So the way I would actually build this gun personally would be somewhat like this, which is basically the hand stop under barrel, 60 round mags, Kimura laser light, and then the Ripper light stock instead. I do like the optic on there anyway, so that is something that's going to stay for the most part. But like I said, this is the aggressive build, so you can switch between those two builds however you like, but this got an overall damage buff across the board. I think they only nerfed like the headshot multiplier by a little bit, but everything else got a buff when it comes to damage on this weapon. Now, moving straight on into the main star of the show here, which is the KAR98K. We need to talk a bit about this weapon because there's a few things I do want to point out. The first thing is that I do think you need the no stock attachment to make this gun as aggressive as it used to be in Modern Warfare 2019. There's no other way to do it than use the no stock. Now, the main con for no stock here is the flinch resistance con. That's the main one. Gun kick control is not really too important. Recoil control is not important at all on a sniper rifle. We are getting massive benefits to movement, which is obviously the most important thing, and aim down sight. But you do need to have this attachment on there. There's no other way to do it. I do like the SPX80 optic 6.6x magnification here. Now, if you prefer something else, you can use that if you want, but this is the one I think is the best overall optic. I'll show you this in the firing range as well. But it's the one that I think gives you the best balance between long range, medium range engagements. I am using the Razor Hawk light as well, so this is going to give that extra aim down sight bonus. Now, this does not have like a really insane fast aim down sight time. The aim down sight time with this specific build is 402 milliseconds, which to be fair is not like insanely fast, but it's definitely quicker than some of the other assault rifle, some of the other sniper rifles, should I say, in this game. Then we've got the longest barrel for bullet velocity and damage range. Now, again, we do need to boost that damage range because, as you can see here, the effective damage range on this gun, and what that means is the one-shot headshot will drop off after 75 meters. Now, that's what I think this means here. Now, if that wasn't the case, then obviously it would have it to infinity, right, for the most part. But like I said, it's 75 meters, and that's what I think this is going to be. Because this is a marksman rifle, not a sniper rifle, so just keep that in mind. Also, the bullet velocity is pretty slow on this gun at 815 meters per second, which is really not that quick. We need it past 1,000 to make it feel really good in this game. I do have the Spiritfire suppressor on here. Now, with this suppressor, it does boost, obviously, your bullet velocity and range and things like that, which is obviously important. You don't get the best possible bullet velocity with this, so if you do want better bullet velocity, then I'd recommend staying away from the suppressor, going for the Spire point rounds instead, and we get a little bit extra bullet velocity with this one. It does boost your damage range by 5%, but that's not going to make too much of a difference, to be honest. So we are getting closer to 900 meters per second with our bullet velocity here, and that is probably the only way to max that out, unless we're taking off the laser and putting on the suppressor as well. Now, the only con with that, again, is your aim down sight time. So this, in my opinion, right here, so no stock, SPX, Razor Hawk, the long barrel, and the Spire point rounds is the best build for the KAR98K. Now, I do want to show you the optic and the firing range. So as you can see here, it is a pretty accurate optic, nice and clean as well. As you can see, the aim down sight time is not like rapid, but it is really quick. So as you can see, you can get shots off pretty quick. Now, in terms of fire rate on this gun, nowhere near as quick as what it used to be inside Modern Warfare 2019. but you can get your shots off relatively quick with this, and there's no other attachments that help with rechambering speed on this, unlike some of the other sniper rifles we have. So you do need to keep that in mind. Now, overall, how does this gun feel? It actually does feel pretty decent in my opinion. I do think it's a relatively accurate sniper as well, because some other sniper rifles don't really feel accurate when you aim down sight. I know it's a weird thing to say, but that is how this gun feels. And I do think it will still be a relatively popular gun, providing it can one-shot headshot out that 75 meters that it does state in game. But again, we'll need to test that one. But that is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you very much for watching.